Hey guys, it's Jordan, and today I want to do a movie review, and it's of The Hunger Games. I actually just watched it, and I have to say that it is a really good movie. It's very different, and I suggest that you guys go see it if you haven't saw it yet. And this is a spoiler alert if you've already seen it. I'll try my best not to give things away that are just and it starts after some type of war or some type of apocalyptic thing has broken out in North America. There is one big nation with 12 divisions that are small, and they're where poorer people are, and then there's one city capital, which is where the Hunger Games is held, and 2 people are picked from each division, and they're from ages 12 to 18. It's almost like an offering. One's a boy and one's a girl. So Katniss's sister gets picked, but she takes her place, and then this boy named Peeta. So those are the 2 from Division 12. They're in Division 12. So once they get there, I guess there's a total of 24 people. They, basically go from this poor life to a rich life. Everyone starts to treat them like celebrities. Most people dress up. They have an entrance and everything. It's really weird. You wouldn't think that they would be so idolized, but they're turned into celebrities before they go into the game. And so they both go into the game, and they're both, sort of like teammates. Well, not really. They're just sort of together at first. Everybody from their own divisions together. They get trained. Katniss is very wild. She's out there. She wants to get, the acknowledgement and recognition that she deserves, she feels. And so they all go into the games, and then Katniss eventually is being on her own, and there's an alliance of people, and eventually she meets up with this younger girl from a different division who's helping her, and she's killed by the alliance, the young girl is. And after this happens, the division that she was in, there's a outbreak of rebellion against the leader. This reminds me, the camps and stuff remind me of the concentration camps, sort of, but not really. They're more almost the Japanese camps during Pearl Harbor. When the Japanese Americans were in America, they were sent to camps, and they basically were held there, and they had different sectors and stuff like that. So this is what this reminded me of a lot. So eventually Katniss and Peeta are on separate teams, but then they're brought back together because the new rule comes that there will be 2 winners. So they're brought back together, they're working together, and then at the very end there's one boy left, and they eventually kill the boy too, and he's fed to these wild animals. The weird thing is though is that this whole time they sort of control the game. They decide when there's going to be a fire. They try to kill Katniss at one point, the city leaders. So it's really weird. At the very end, there's Peeta and Katniss left, and then for some reason they decide to change the rules again, and they decide that only one person is going to make it through. So what Peeta and Katniss is going to do is they're going to take these berries that's going to kill them. They're both going to take them. But Katniss, I think, sort of knew that they wouldn't kill them. They just wouldn't do this. So they were about to take the berries, and then they counted to 3 for dramatic effect, of course. And then when they were about to take them, lo and behold, they were like, no, stop, we have 2 winners of this Hunger Games, which is really weird. And after it was all done, they got to go back on the little show and be all idolized. And the thing was, though, is that their mentor told Katniss that she defied the government. They are not going to be happy with her. It's going to get ugly. And so at this time, she is sent back home with Peeta, and she still can't tell how she feels because before she even went into this, she had another boy at home that she really cared about and loved. And then she gets home, and Peeta and her are just together, and they're waving to everybody, and then it shows the government official leader, whoever he is, looks kind of angry and walks away, and then that's kind of where the movie just ends, and we don't know what's going to happen. There's a rebellion going on. We don't know if Katniss is going to be in trouble with the government officials. We don't know if Katniss is going to be with Peeta or the boy that she was with originally, Miley Cyrus' ex-boyfriend. I don't even know his name in the movie, but I know I'll get it together. I'm sure though, just like Twilight and Harry Potter, not to compare them, but I'm sure that things were left out of the movie that were in the book, and I'm sure the book is probably better, and I really do want to read the book so I can get a better understanding, because you don't really understand like all the background stuff. You kind of just read these few lines in the beginning and then you're thrown into the movie, so it does get a bit confusing, but I do think that it was a really good movie. And I'm excited to see the second, third, because I'm sure they're going to come out with 1 and 2. And I've heard that it's a 4-movie trilogy, so there will be 4 movies. So there's only 3 books, so I don't know how it's going to work out exactly. It might be like Twilight, where they have like the 2 last movies broken up with 1 book, you know, Breaking Dawn or whatever. So I don't know. But I'm excited to see those. I'm going to try to get on to reading them. Hopefully. I've just been super busy. Also, the album soundtrack is really good for this because there's the 2 Taylor Swift songs on it actually, but I love Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift, which is amazing. So yeah, that's even a bigger plus. She's a fan of the book, so she understood the whole story and she wrote 2 songs. So I thought that made an even bigger pull to this movie. Like, the movie is becoming epic, of course. I give it 2 thumbs up. I'm excited to see the second one. I really want to read the books now. Hopefully I can get into them. I really like Katniss. She's a very likable character, and the actress who plays her is just beautiful. So yes, I think that it's quite interesting. I guess it's because it's like, this isn't real life, and just to think if that were to happen to us one day is kind of like scary, but it's interesting and I like it. So you guys should go see it. From Jordan to you. Go see The Hunger Games. And if I spoiled it for you and I ruined the movie for you, I'm super sorry, but I tried to put that at the beginning not to watch this. So I love you guys, and if you have watched it, tell me what you thought. Tell me what you guys, you know, if I should read the book, what's better, because I don't know really, but I'm gonna probably try to read the book. But if you have any opinions or anything like that, let me know. I have more videos coming out really soon, and a new song coming, of course, so stay tuned for that. I'm shooting the single cover this week, so yay, I'm excited. The song is pretty much almost done, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, of course. Check out any of my other videos. Add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, The Jordan Gibson on Instagram. Do whatever you so please, and I love you guys.
Just close your